broke the internet again by releasing subagents. So let's go ahead and dive into it. But I want to do it the dangerous way. I want to do it the dangerous way. So I'm going to use my dangerous command. Claude, dangerously skip permissions. Skip all permissions. I want all the agents to skip all permissions. So how do you do it? Agents? Agents. Okay. Go ahead and start an agents folder here, or whatever you need to do to get started. I'm going to link a folder here that has a bunch of different trading strategies. And what I want you to do is use backtesting.py and have the agents all, assign each agent 3 different strategies, and they will go ahead and backtest them using backtesting.py. And I will link you to not only the folder with a bunch of strategies, but also I will link you to a file that has the exact prompts in it. So these prompts are very important for the AI to know exactly where to get the data path, because the data path is already set up. So yeah, go ahead and start that. Okay, so now I got to give her 2 things. So I just said agents, and I have dangerous mode, so she can go forever. Hibachi trades, Moondev AI agents. Okay, let's go here and say, hey, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? Sick. Thanks for asking, dude. Thanks for asking, dude. Okay, RBI agents. Copy path. Yeah. Okay, and then here are all the strategies. Let's use RBI. Let's go 313. How about those? Research. Okay. Copy path. Okay. And then here are all the strategies. Go ahead and output them into agents backtest folder inside of this directory here. Okay, let's see if she can do her thug fizzle, because I don't really know. This is my time using it, first time using it as well. So I have this new GitHub here. Copy repo path, and CD up into that. And then I'm gonna say code dot, and this is the path that I have her in right now. Her, them, dude, them. There's multiple of them. Actually, go ahead and put it in. Actually, go ahead and put it in this directory, the one we're working in. So the one you have access to now. That's where I want the finished backtest to be. That directory again is the one you have access to now, and it's right here.
Any language. So if you actually want to automate your trading, check out the link below.
Finished BTs. Okay, finished BTs, copy path. Okay, so this is Claude agents, and let's see if she can do her thug fizzle. And we got this open, create new agents. Okay, so it says no agents found. Create specialized sub agent that Claude can delegate to. Each sub agent has its own context window, custom system prompt, and specific tools. Okay. Create agent. Claude agents. Choose a location. I don't know. Creation method. Create with Claude. Recommended. Describe what this agent should do and when it should be used. Blah. I just described it. Okay. So it should look at this folder of different strategies and then go ahead and code out a backtest for these strategies. Okay, so you have the folder here below, and then also you have a link to another file that shows the exact prompt that I was using for the previous AIs to backtest this. The important part about that is the prompt. There is a data path there that you can use for the backtest. You're using backtesting.py, but you can also see that in the prompt. I want you then to go ahead and output, or you're essentially the first agent that's setting up all these other agents that will go ahead and output them. We'll give each other agent, 2, 3, or 3 different backtests in order to code out and then get the results for that. You can put them all here. So copy path. Okay, and then we're gonna go here as well because we need all the back tests. Here are the strategies here. Copy path. Here are all the strategies. You'll have to break them up and give them to your sub agents. Is this how you do it? Who knows? We'll see. But this is the only way to go, bro. I guess I could read about it too. So finish BTs. Okay, and then I have to give her this RBI thing here because that has my copy path. Here's the template with all the prompts and stuff. Okay, now build everything inside of the folder that you have access to. Okay. All right, let's see if she can do that. Generate an agent configuration, my... Not on YouTube, not on YouTube. Sundev, what's up, bro? Add the link into your request to Claude. Moondev, One Planet is graduating to Solar Dev. Yes, dude. Solar Dev. Okay, create new agent. Continue. Automatic. Backtest orchestrator. Okay. Description is very long. Okay, backtest orchestrator. Description tells Claude what to do. Use this agent to coordinate and distribute backtest tasks. Okay, system prompt. You are backtest. That sounds good to me. Press enter to save. Okay, create new agent. I'm just hitting enter, dude. Step 3, describe what this agent... This one should be doing the backtest that the above gives it. Is this how you do this? I don't know. Maybe I should read that paper, huh? Generate agent configuration. Continue. Backtest executor, okay. Bro, what am I doing? You're going ahead and coding the backtests that are assigned to you. Just build it, bro. I'm just trying, dude. I'm just trying to build it, but I might need to read that article. Anybody got the link? Anybody got the link, bro? Send him the link. Send him the link. Somebody send me the link. What link? So apparently there's a link that describes how to use this. Continue. Continue. Okay, so I have 3 different agents here. Orchestrator, executor. 4 agents. View agent. Okay, so it looks like I could view this agent here. But what is she doing? Edit agent. Okay, backtest. Let's go executor here, orchestrator. View agent. Okay, that's chill. How do you get them to go though? Back. Coder. View agent. Send the link. Send the link. Okay, so always validate. Use this agent when you need to implement backtesting. Delete agent back. So how do you run these hoes? Built-in agents. So running it. All right, we're going to look it up, dude. We're going to look it up because I'm stuck. So let's say Claude Code agents. Yeah, it's hard to send links, bro. It's hard to send links. Claude Code agents. Claude agents, this is the one, I'm assuming. Start building. It's not it. Wait, I send the message in Discord in the public channel. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, bro. So we got the whole odd squad on this, so you know we're chilling. Public channel. public channel.
If you want to automate your trading, I will hold your hand step by step in my bootcamp with short, concise videos in any language. So if you actually want to automate your trading, check out the link below.
Okay, so here are the MDs. Thank you for that. So these are the 3 agents that we've set up so far. But then how do you get them to go is the question. Let's read through this real quick. It says it in the MD how it will run. Template, subagent, quality control, results, key requirements. Always use the data path specified. Ensure backtesting.py. Subagents. Create and use specialized AI subagents in Claude code for task-specific workflows and improvement context management. Custom subagents in Claude code are specialized AI assistants that can be invoked to handle specific types of tasks. They enable more efficient problem solving by providing task-specific configurations with customized system prompts, tools, and separate contexts. Okay, so you make these agents and then you can call them. Some agents are pre-configured AI personalities that Claude Code can delegate tasks to. Each subagent has a specific purpose and expertise area. Uses its own context window separate from the main conversation. Can be configured with specific tools it's allowed to use. Includes a custom system prompt that guides its behavior. Okay, that makes sense. So ask him, hey, Claude, follow this link to create that agent, this agent, etc. And when he did, it reload your terminal. So you create agents. Context preservation. So it's cool that you can have different agents that are outside of the regular chat and they can call on it. Context preservation. Each subagent operates its own context, preventing pollution of the main conversation and keeping it focused on high-level objectives. Specialized expertise. Subagents can be fine-tuned with detailed instructions from specific domains, leading to higher success rates on designated tasks. Reusability. Once created, subagents can be used across different projects and shared with your team for consistent workflows. Okay, that's dope. Each subagent can have different tool access, allowing you to limit powerful tools to specific agent types. On the top description, sometimes maybe he will use the wrong path for creating the agent. It's rare, but if he does, tell him not to make a mistake. I'm just going to read through all this so I can fully understand it. But yeah, keep throwing tips up in the chat, bro. Thank you. Open the subagents interface. Run the following commands /agents. Did that. Select create new agent. Choose whether to create a project level or user level subagent. Define the subagent. Recommended. Generate with Claude first, then customize to make yours. Describe your subagent in detail and when it should be used. Select the tools you want to grant access to or leave them blank to inherit all tools. The interface shows all available tools, making selection easy. If you're generating with Claude, you can also edit the system prompt in your own editor by pressing E. Save and use. Okay, your subagent is now available. Claude will use it automatically when appropriate, or you can invoke it explicitly. Say use code review agent. Okay, so you could build these agents. You can do it right now. It's 2 minutes, I swear. Just send the link in the terminal to ask them to follow it. Okay. Subagent configuration. I would just like to understand what I'm using. Subagents are stored as markdown files in YAML. Okay. So I do see that, which is great. So this is the markdown file, and use this agent when you need to implement backtesting code for trading strategies or financial models. This includes the actual code logic for backtest execution, data processing, performance examples. User has, okay, so let's see this one. Use this agent when you need to execute a backtesting strategy. Use this agent when you need to coordinate and distribute backtesting tasks across multiple trading strategies. Okay. What's up, Jane? 777. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Subagent configuration. Subagents are stored as markdowns. Okay, we got that. File format. Each subagent is defined in a markdown file with this structure. He deleted it. Your subagent name, description. Configuration fields. Okay. Name, description, tools. Yes, yes, no. Available tools. Subagents can be granted access to any of Claude Code's internal tools. See the tools documentation for a complete list of available tools. Recommended. Use the agent's command to modify tool access. It provides an interactive interface and list of all tools, including any connected MCP. You have two options for configuring tools: omit tools, specify individual tools, MCP tools. Okay, subagents can access MCP tools from configured MCPs. When the tools field is omitted, subagent gets all the MCP tools. Managing subagents. Using the agents command recommended. So this opens an interactive window where you can view all available subagents, built-in, user, and project. Create new subagents with guided setup.
If you need an extra helping hand with this automated trading stuff, join the bootcamp below in the description, because not only do I show you everything step by step, we have Python experts that will help you out with any challenges you have. So join by clicking the link in the description below.
Wow. This opens an interactive menu. Okay, we've seen that. Direct file management. You can also manage subagents by working directly with their files. Using subagents effectively. Automatic delegation. Claude Code proactively delegates tasks based on the task description, the description field in the subagent configurations. Current context and available tools. To encourage more proactive subagent use, include phrases like use proactively or must be used in the description field. Explicit invocation. Request a specific subagent by mentioning it in your command. Example subagents here: code reviewer, expert code review specialist, proactively reviews code for quality, security, and maintainability. You are a senior code reviewer ensuring high standards of code quality. Okay, that could be a good one. Good one. Debugger. I want to start a debugger one, dude. Let's go ahead and get that debugger up in there. Let's go ahead and say create new agent here. Create new agent. Personal. I don't know. I don't get that, but generate with Claude recommended. You're a debugging agent looking for any errors that may happen when I run the code, but you look before it's done. I don't know, dude. Prompt game week today, okay? Debugger, okay. Data scientist. Best practices. Okay, here's some best practices here. These are important. Start with Claude generated agents. We highly recommend generating your initial subagent with Claude and then iterating on it to make it personally yours. This approach gives you the best results, a solid foundation that you can customize to your specific needs. Design focused subagents. Create subagents with single, clear responsibilities rather than trying to make one subagent do everything. This improves performance and makes subagents more predictable. Write detailed prompts. Include specific instructions, examples, and constraints in your system prompts. The more guidance you provide, the better the subagent will perform. Limit tool access. Only grant tools that are necessary for the subagent's purpose. This improves security and helps the subagent focus on relevant actions. Version control. Advanced uses chaining subagents. For complex workflows, you can chain multiple subagents. Dynamic subagent selection. Claude Code intelligently selects subagents based on context. Make your description fields specific and action-oriented for best results. Performance. Considerations. Context efficiency. Agents help preserve main context, enabling longer overall sessions. Latency. Subagents start off with a clean slate each time they are invoked and may add latency as they gather context that they require to do their job effectively. Okay, this is interesting. The / it's the manual side prompt game week today. It is. Okay, so I'm going to hit continue. Automatic color. Okay, I got 5 agents here. Now, how do I use them? Is the question. So you back out, you said? Okay, back out. And then I'm going to say, Claude, go ahead and use my backtest orchestrator agent in order to orchestrate a bunch of backtests. Here are the strategies, a folder for it. And then use the backtest coder agent to code out these backtests and then put them all in this folder that you have access to now. But you can see all the strategies in this folder. So you're looking at the strategies in that folder and then putting them into this folder. The actual backtest with backtesting.py. Okay, so I'm gonna do that again and see if we can get this twerking. Again, bear with me because I am here day one new. If you got ideas of how to use this, please let me know. I'm here to learn as well. So yeah, appreciate you. Here is an important sheet that will show how we prompt correctly. Specifically, it shows where the data path is that you'll need. I create an agent 0 orchestrator so he can drive all these subagents for the project. Okay, so I got my orchestrator. Hopefully that will be all right. Here are the strategies, copy path. It also shows like to use backtesting.py. We want to include that. What do you think of Grok 4? Not using it. Here are the strategies. Okay, I'm not using Grok 4, but I used it and it was alright. But I'm a Claude guy. I hope you orchestrate backtests using the backtesting orchestrator agent to analyze the strategies folder and coordinate the backtesting process. Let me start by examining the provided files. Update tools. Okay, update tools. Okay. Like you can ask him do this or do that, and you can see drive the subagents he needs. Okay. I think this is gonna take a little bit of hands-on for a little bit of time, but you know I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep playing with it. I'm kind of understanding how they work now. Examine the RBI agent files to understand prompting and path structures. Analyze the strategies folder to understand available strategies. Okay, so I got the backtest orchestrator. You can see it's in red. That's pretty clean. Here we got the agent set up. We're Gucci now. I'm probably doing it wrong, but we'll see. I did this with a multi-tiered strat. You need to have a ranking and weight of each test. That will give you a final aggregated answer. Interesting. Analyze all 54 strategies in the research folder and I categorize them. Okay. Backtest orchestrator. Let's see what you can do, dude.
Hey bro, real quick, can you do me a favor and just tap that like button? And if you want to see more of this, hit the subscribe as well. Thank you so much. I'm going to keep showing everything. Just tap that like and hit the subscribe.
What do you mean? He's right here, dude. But remember when you create an agent, he doesn't appear only if you reload your terminal? I did. I created it and then I killed the terminal and turned it back on. Is that wrong or? Because I see him right here in red. He looks slick. Create backtest subagent 1, 2, and 3. Execute all subagents and monitor completion. Seems like it's working, unless I'm tripping. Am I tripping, retweet? Am I tripping? Come on, retweet this, bro. Retweet it. Retweet it, bro. Retweet it. It looks like it's working. No, that's good. Okay, good. Ooh, scaring me, boys. You scaring me. Scaring me. So I like the red background of the text. That's nice. I wonder what they're using. You think they're using term color? That would be pretty cool. Nah, you're tripping? Okay. Explain that reloading requirement. He said that you gotta reload it. So maybe like exit out and then I hit Command C. Just hit that Command C on them. Hit that little Command C on them. Backtest orchestrator, okay. So looks like we got the agents going. So I'm curious to see what you build with this, dude. What are you gonna build? Yes, you can add a personal color for each agent. I didn't end up doing the personal, but I just said you could try it. You could do whatever you want. And she did a good job. I like that red. I bet it's term color. Maybe not though. Maybe not. We'll see. Ba da 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 da. Ba da da da. Da da. Okay, so looks like she is running up the credits here, which is good because I've already paid for them all. So hibachi. Oh my God, dude, there's only 41 minutes left. Only 41 minutes left, dude. Quant Gold Mine. You can't even read it. You can't even read it, dude. Can't even read it. Let's change the colors on this. I'm curious to see if she can get what we asked done. We'll see. Okay, look at this. She's doing some things. Backtest orchestrator here. Backtest agent. Okay. She's doing some things. So, we'll trust that she's doing something good. And we'll see what we get out when it's done. So there's 41 minutes left here. And so under an hour here left on the... Oh, that's not even the right page. There's under an hour left on the clock. So the text turned to red. Keep the time the same, everything the same, but change that text to yellow so we can actually see it because red on the red background ain't working. Maybe she didn't hear me. Maybe she didn't hear me. Don't change the time, how much time's left though, all right? Then go ahead and push it. Is this Anthropic? It's Anthropic. Anthropic agents, yes. Poly market, okay, we're Gucci there. Close that. Okay, here she goes. She's still going. Don't hesitate to ask the orchestrator to give you a report on what it has happened. I notice it's only using one agent, so maybe I'm not using this correctly, but it says it's created these other agents. This is just one of those things I feel like you guys start using to fully understand it. Nobody can explain it to me in the chat. All right, let's see if we got this updated so I can actually read how much time is left. There we go. 39 minutes, 15 seconds. Final hour. Quant Gold Mine out of here forever. Bye. It was fun. It was fun, dude. It was fun. So quote this fish. Recent here. Okay, so she's still going. Launch backtest orchestrator agent to coordinate backtesting. Execute all subagents and monitor completion status. Use 2 or 3. He must do it only if it is necessary. Verify all sub-agents.
If you want to automate your trading, I will hold your hand step by step in my boot camp with short, concise videos in any language. So if you actually want to automate your trading, check out the link below.
Check out the link below. Plus 28 more tool uses. In fact, you have to configure them as if they were a team. You can ask Claude Code to create a team for you according to what you need. Everything is possible with it. Interesting. I've successfully orchestrated a comprehensive backtesting system for your 60 trading strategies. The backtest orchestrator agent has created a complete system with main orchestrator to coordinate all backtests, advanced backtest coder for intelligent strategy implementation, comprehensive runner to execute all 60 strategies, full RBI agent compliance with proper then results organized. The system is ready to run with Python comprehensive backtest runner to process all strategies and generate Moondev themed results. I have one agent who manages 8 sub-agents, and when he uses them, I configured a rule for him so that he must give me a report and tell me what each agent is doing. Okay. Well, it says to run this file, Python comprehensive backtest, and I'm just gonna run it and see what happens. T-flow, bro. So Moondev's comprehensive backtest runner executes all 60 trading strategies in organized groups. What do you mean, dude? What do you even mean by that? Yeah, so all these are failing, bro. Why won't my messages appear? Bro, it's only your messages. It's all your messages, big dog. I see all of them. Links just don't work. When I ran that, I got this error. This error. Error. So I see the issue. The comprehensive backtest runner is trying to convert a timestamp. I can see the issue. Problem is line 317, where it's trying to convert stats and let's see what we can get going, bro. Let's see what we can do. He said, nah, sometimes the messages aren't showing up. So you gotta put it twice. Damn, dude, I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know what to tell y'all. Pop out chat. I could pop out chat. Restore chat. Nothing is here. He popped out. How you pop out this chat? Pop out the chat. Terminal. Okay, so I mean, this was interesting. This was interesting to say the least. I don't think I'm using all three of them. How would you go about using all of my agents at the same time? Nah, that's just a bad. That's just I'm letting retweet get in my head, dude. I don't see the use of that thus far, but it's the same kind of problem. Not problem. It's just a mind thing. It's like, how do you use these agents in a good way? So, for example, retweet says, I have one agent who managed 8 sub agents. What are they doing? What are they doing? Because I want to have 8 agents going too, doing something like profitable, you know? So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. It's interesting. This is interesting for sure. I'll keep playing with it. I'll keep playing with it and see what I can get done. But yeah, I think that was a nice little intro to agents. Let's go ahead and see if we can just build upon this over time now that we have this tool, right? We got this new tool. Okay. 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 How did it do that? How did it do that, dude? So how did it actually go ahead and code all these backtests? Did it code out all the backtests? Are they available somewhere? I see it's running now and it's printing out the stats, so it's like working. But yeah, can you just walk me through that process? Like, are the backtests somewhere I can see? Okay, but retweet. I need you to be specific, dude. He said one for dev, one for front end, one for blockchain engineer, one for optimization, one for back end, one for testing, one for debugging. But you're not having it run all the time, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I get you can set up these agents and you can call on them as you need. But how do we get to a point where we can run them 24/7 and they'd be useful, you know? Okay, let's go ahead and read what she said because this is interesting. It went ahead and it's probably continuing to spit them out right now, matter of fact. Okay, so you can see volatility 8 strategies, 10 strategies, 4 strategies, 8 strategies, 7 strategies. It did all of them. So she cooked all these up.
Do you want my free automated traders roadmap? It comes with all of my resources, my actual system, a book list, and Discord access. It's 100% free. Click the link below to join the newsletter and I will send it to you right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, what do you do with them? The agent 0 decides how to use them, but like, okay, what do you telling agent 0 to do? Like, yeah, what do you do with them? I'm just trying to, I understand that it's powerful. I'm just trying to get it through my thick skull, dude. If he wants to run one for 24 hours, that's it. Okay, so pre-generated strategy files with the orchestrator created, backtest agent 1 through backtest agent 4 each contains actual coded strategies with proper backtesting.py implementations. Full strategy classes like bearish breakout strategy, momentum reversion strategy, etc. Each has custom indicators and trading logic, dynamic runtime generation, comprehensive backtest runner, creates strategies on the fly, reads strategy names, and generates appropriate indicators logic dynamically. No pre-written code files needed, all generated in memory. Why you see it working? The dynamic system is what's currently running and printing those beautiful MoonDev trading signals. Read strategy names from research folder, pattern matches, generates trading logic, creates class dynamically in memory. The files are available. You have both approaches available. Static, backtest 1 through 4, 60 pre-coded strategies. Okay. To create a bot with front, etc. with a Claude code terminal inside. All things are possible. I still, to this day, haven't heard of anybody using these in a concrete way that's actually like doing something. And I know that's just because we're early. I see the power in having multiple agents. I do. Let's do that. That's a good call. How can you work for me? How can you just work for me 24/7 with these agents you have access to? You know what I'm trying to do, dude. Yeah, I still haven't seen it. Somebody's gonna figure it out though. Somebody will figure it out to have these agents running 24/7 on something that's actually, efficient, like doing stuff, building value in this world. But like retweet is saying hypothetical stuff right now. 777 Mr. OC. I hear you. You want continuous autonomous agents working on your trading strategy around the clock. Let me break down what's actually possible. Current reality versus vision. What I can do. Create sophisticated agent systems like the one just built. Generate 60 plus trading strategies dynamically. Build orchestration systems that distribute work. Write agents that can run independently once deployed. The 24/7 challenge. I'm session based. Each conversation is independent. I can't persist between conversations or run continuously in the background. Practical solutions for you. Autonomous agent architecture. I could build you a system like this. Run forever. What you need to deploy. Cron jobs, VPS, files, log files. I can build you Mac minis. Read your plan. Let it run them all on individual assets, then provide you which works best. That's a good idea. I can build you complete autonomous trading, research pipeline, self-monitoring backtest system, agents that read from your ideas.txt and process new strategies, results, dashboards, and reporting systems, error recovery, integration possibilities, GitHub Actions for automated runs, Discord Slack bots for notifications, API endpoints. The big picture, I can architect and code complete autonomous systems for you, but you'd need to deploy them on infrastructure that runs 24/7. Think of me as like a system architect and coder. I build the brains, you provide the always on body. Always on body. I need that to connect to my Hyperliquid account. Okay. Do it. Use every strat and every asset and see what works best for you. Best strat paired with a singular asset. Run it 24/7. You should try that, dude. That's fire. That's fire, dude. That's fire. Ask him the most powerful thing with them, like how they can trade like a team. Mhm. This is interesting, dude. It's interesting. I'll say that. We gotta figure out how to use it more efficiently and like for more benefit. Um, Yeah, I'll say it's interesting. I gotta think on it though. I gotta think on it.